once you log into MyMathLab, you would like to click on the course that you are taking. Ours is Math 22, summer 2013. And then there's two ways you can get to your assignments. One way is to look at the upcoming assignments box, and that usually shows you the most recent assignments, and you can just click on one of them to go ahead and do the assignment. The other way to get there is to click on homework and quizzes, which becomes useful because this upcoming assignments box only holds 3 assignments, so sometimes we're going to have more than that at the same time, and if you're looking for an assignment, you may have to go to this homework and quizzes button. So I'm just going to go to homework and quizzes button, and I'm going to click on homework, and I'll go to the Welcome to Math 22 homework, and basically this just shows you how to enter the answers and an introduction video. So this is a media assignment. Okay, so you can watch that, and then after you watch that assignment, I just put a very quick homework assignment up, just with 3 really quick questions, just to show you what MyMathLab has to offer to you, and you should definitely be able to answer any of these. What I wanted to do was show you the help buttons here, and I think that, yeah, the third question has all of them. Okay, so basically, if you are doing a problem and you are not sure what to do, you can click any of these buttons to get help. The very first one, Help Me Solve This. What that does is it goes through a problem that is almost exactly the same as this problem, except that the numbers are a little bit different, and you interactively go through and you solve it. And then when you're done, you get a different problem. Okay? The next button, View an Example, what that does is it goes through an example that is almost exactly like this problem, but a little bit different, and you can actually follow this through the whole entire problem, and you will not get a new one, but I will have to warn you that if you do this for every example or for every problem, you're not going to grasp the full meaning of what you need to do. This can be used as a crutch, and it's not the greatest thing to do. So what I would do is only in a pinch. If you have to use View an Example, view an example in a pinch. If you're like, I'm not really sure where I need to go, then view it. If not, try not to use this tool. Then there's video. A video will show you an example of someone actually teaching the problem and go through all the steps needed to do a similar problem. The textbook button will take you to the point in the textbook where you need to go that teaches how to do one of these problems. Then there's Ask My Instructor. This is a great button because it sends this exact problem that you're working on to me, and you can send me a note and say, okay, I understand the problem up into such and such a point, but I'm not sure where to go after that, and then I can help you through the rest of the problem. So I would definitely encourage you to use Ask My Instructor very often if you are not sure what to do after you've exhausted all of the other help and you're still not sure what you're doing. The last button is print, and what this does is some students say, I don't like doing all of my homework on the computer. I don't have time to sit on the computer. Maybe you're going to work and you're going to have some time at work that you can actually, you're going to be idle and you can do this work. You can print out the entire assignment using this button and do the work on paper, and then once you're back at a computer you can enter all of your answers. Okay, one last tidbit is that when you enter your answers, you can answer any problem an unlimited amount of times. Each problem, though, is limited to 3 tries. So I'm going to answer this one incorrectly on purpose 3 times. So I'll say, okay, it's X, which it really definitely is not. Check it, it'll say not correct. Then the second time, I still have a chance at this same problem. And then it says, nope, sorry. You tried 3 times and your answer is incorrect. So I cannot get credit for this problem right now, but what I can do is I can change the problem to be something very similar by clicking on similar exercise, and I get a very similar problem with just different numbers, and I can try again. And the way that this works is, for your homework, you can try again and again and again unlimited times, 3 times per problem, and you can try to get it correct. So if there's a will, there's a way. You should be able to figure it out. My one suggestion of advice is that when you're doing these problems, do not rely too much on view an example. Just be trying to do everything by what you know. Only use view an example if you're not sure what you are doing. And do not guess or look for patterns in the problems, because if you're looking for patterns here, and then when we go on and we do paper quizzes and paper tests, there's not going to be any availability for you to look for patterns when you're trying to show all of your work. So please keep that in mind and realize that you're going to be having to show all your work for your paper quizzes and tests, and you're going to need to know how to do all these problems without just coming up with an answer.